Okay, this is a beast engine I'm doing for a customer. It's originally it came as a 42 horsepower version. If you don't know what the 42 horsepower version is, it means it's a 2.637 JR stroker crank, which is a 200 stroker crank, and a 3.3 inch bore, right? Now all I'm doing is just upgrading it to the version this one came as. This one originally came as a 3.5 inch, 3-inch stroke version that dynoed at 52 horsepower, right? So the 52 horsepower version and the 42 horsepower version. The difference, like I said, is the bore and the stroke. Same identical heads. This one here, I didn't modify. It's got the stock big open chamber. I cut the groove cut in there, and I changed the valves to use the automotive locks and keepers instead of the flathead setup that originally came with it. I don't like the, as a matter of fact, let me go get them real quick. Okay. This is what came in there. The valves are titanium, which is good. But this is how they come. Flathead style. So that's not good in the overhead valve engine. Because you can instantly drop a valve. Anyway, these are stock size valves, which is 38, 32. But I changed it at the top. I don't know if it's focusing and showing it good. See that? Cut the spring pockets. I'm putting in a bigger, heavier, stronger spring in there too. Because the original cam that comes in this is only a 308 dyno, right? The roller rockers are a 1.4 ratio. So 1.4 times 308. That's all you got in this big engine, right? So I'm upgrading the cam to a 330 cam. So it's going to be slightly better than what the 52 horsepower version comes as. And someone tried to port it. They got it right at the edge, tapering to 38 millimeter. It's supposed to be 34.5 what they come originally, right? Somebody got it tapering up to 38 right at the edge, right? But when you compare this port angle, this is what they come stock. I always tell people it's a huge difference, all the work I had to do. Look at my head now compared to this head. See the port angle difference? It's like night and day, you know. This is about a 55-degree port angle, and it's been tilted. And this is about a 15-degree port angle, you know. So it's a huge difference on flow. This only flows 138 CFM stock. Versus this is 235. So almost 100 CFM difference, you know. And they come with a 38 millimeter Super BM Mikuni. In this case, I'm changing that. I'm putting one of those XR Tillisons from EC. They flow the same amount of air, but a smaller bore. So that's what's going in there. And this is how I'm going to seal it. I always do the same thing with copper ring and spacer. That way you don't have to worry about, oh man, I blew a head gasket. You don't have to worry about that when you do it this way. Everything fits like perfect. See? I don't know if you want to see the front of the block. I don't know. See, it's got an adjustable bracket. It's made into the block. Block is solid billet. For those that don't know, this is not a billet animal. It's case you might ask, oh, I wonder, that's a billet animal? No, it's not a billet animal. It's bigger. You know, I have a billet animal sitting over there on the shelf, but this isn't a billet animal. This is a lot bigger, but it's only going to be, this is a 3.510 bore. So it can get bored over many times later on, but I think it only comes up to about 477 or 478 cc's or something like that. And the JC combo comes with an exact 3.5-inch bore, 3-inch stroke at 52 horsepower. This one's going to be 3 cc's bigger with a little bit better cam. Other than that, everything else will be all the same. So it should make a minimum of 52 horsepower, at least on JC's dyno. You know, I mean, on JR race car. I mean, I keep mixing them up with JC Specialty, but JR race car dyno makes these or whatever, and they dyno them at 52 horsepower stock. And so that's why I really don't know what this one makes. You know, all that much flow with a much bigger bore. This is a 3 3/4 bore, and much bigger valves. You know, much bigger carb, over 600 valve lift. Versus this one is just at like 420 or something lift at the valve. It's very extremely mild for kart racing. You know, but anyway, that's it. You see let me show this combustion chamber again. Big open chamber, groove cut, titanium valves, compression release. The compression release is actually blocked off on this one. It doesn't even need it, you know. But anyway, that's it.